And I know these two jokers too. Imagine that. What's up, Zelik? What's up, Cass? How goes? And speaking of, because Zelik actually streams these days on his own, not just hanging out with the Static Group Live crew. I mean, he plays WoW, but, you know, we forgive. Yeah, how long did you end up being without power for the other night? I know you said it was at least a couple hours. That kind of sucked because basically just as we were getting started, oof. That is rough. Yeah, at that point, there's not much else to do. Is if you've got an e-reader or something like that, you know, read a book, and if not, screw it, go to bed. Let's see. So before this evening's fun, I am going to, first off, make sure, do I have my VIP stuff? Yes, I do, and it's got time. Excellent. So we're going to try, or at least the plan was to try and get either Isle of Storms Tier 4 or maybe another run at Streets Tier 5, depending on who all shows up and is available. But before that, I want to go and continue on. I want to do some more of the high tier delvings because this character hasn't finished their 10 for the week. So I kind of want to get those done before the normal dungeoning time. No, I mean, I kid, like, I played WoW for many years, and Zelik is good people. So definitely if you catch him on, go yell at him.
Might you spare a moment?
Yeah, I mean, let's be real. Pretty sure we all did at one point in time or another, because it was more or less universal. But now Zelik is branching out from just being on the Static Group live streams to streaming on his own channel. Oh, yeah. Galaxies going down or galaxies starting to kind of slide was actually the main impetus for one of our people in our gaming group at the time to start looking for other games to play, which was what led both he and I, because I was looking for a break from Neverwinter Nights at the time, so both of us kind of collectively found WoW and said, you know, hey, we could do this. And so we both, along with a couple of other people, applied for the beta to get keys, and I got one. And like 4 of us at the gaming center all played on my WoW beta key to check it out during the like 5 or 6 days or whatever it is that first beta that you could get public keys, like not the friends and family keys, ran for. Because I was the only one who just like randomly lucked into a key. Never did play Matrix Online. It was basically long gone by the time I was looking around at other games. So I'm just doing a quick tier 7 Beast of Belphilus here, which will be my 6 of 10. And really the main reason for that is that getting those 10 weekly high tier delvings gets you writs and various other goodies. Even look at what malices there are today. So let's see. Oh, that's why I'm not doing as much damage, because these guys have the incoming damage reductions. Let me just get that purged off of. If I'm playing my champion and doing these delvings, when this malice comes up, I can basically cheat. So what they have is they've got an adaptive damage reduction where the first damage type they take, they gain a 50% reduced incoming damage of that type. And physical range damage is different than physical melee damage. So if you're a melee character, you can take bow shots at enemies that have that particular malice on them to set their incoming damage reduction as ranged, and then just melee without having to worry about purging it off. It's kind of cheap and cheesy, but it absolutely lets you blast through that particular day's malices if you roll that one. Yeah, we had a guy who played Galaxies so much. He was the guy who went and found WoW with me, that literally we called him Star Wars Jones. Like, that was what he was called in our group. He would be falling asleep at the keyboard, still driving his speeder.
Might you spare a moment?
Okay, so my inventory here is an absolute shit show. So we gotta do something about this. These are vendor trash. Alright, that gives me a little bit of room. What's up, Poteen? What is the haps? Okay, there we go. Inventory is at least halfway managed. Not bad here. We're gonna be a little bit later on, we're going to be trying either Isle Tier 4 or another Streets Tier 5, just depending on who shows up. So we're going to see if we can get some more people that title. Or some more gear. Okay, did I get anything good? Box of crafting materials, not going to complain about that. It's so weird now how with the with Umbar crafting actually being a real source of gear and a good thing to be doing again. Previously in Delvings, when you got these boxes of crafting material, it was just basically throwaways. Or then when they let us disenchant the boxes into writs, it was just, oh, I got another 20 writs. Now the boxes are actually a good source because we burn through so many crafting mats doing the stuff. Okay, 4770 writs. So I need to spend some delving writs before I roll something over accidentally. Yeah, we got to keep working on your crit. I know that if you get the delving armor pieces, these keen gear pieces, a lot of them have either crit rating or have the essence slots to slot crit in. So that's a good set to at least be keeping an eye on from the delvings. But what I need is, consumables. Oh, no, upgrades. Upgrades. Where's my upgrades pieces? Consumables and travel. There it is. Looking right past it like an idiot. All right, I'm gonna burn 2,000 writs on an iridescent jade, or iridescent jet rather. Because these, combined with the faction rings, give you the level 522 faction rings. Oh, the like the heroic precision ones. Yeah. One of the nice things about these is if you really need to boost your crit rating, the 2-piece set bonus is just a flat 3% crit chance. And so that lets you technically go over the crit cap. Anything that gives you a percent bonus to one of those ratings, whether it's traceries, whether it is traits, or anything else like that, that percent as opposed to just a numerical rating means that you can go over whatever the actual cap is. But yeah, the heroic precisions are great if you just need crit and you don't need something else, because the 2-piece is a 3% crit, which gives you the numerical as well as the being able to overcap if you've got a bunch of other rating from essences and things. And then the 4-piece is another like 5k crit rating. So kind of stupidly good for anybody who needs a lot of crit. Okay, there we go. All right, so this is 3 iridescent jades saved up now, which means 1 more, and I'll have the materials to upgrade 2 rings. So that was a quick Beast of Belphilus, because that is one of the fastest of these delving missions in here. Today is also the day where the characters I have that have Umbari crafting, most of them are at their 4 of 5 for the week, so 1 more and I will be able to start getting a restock of my luck stones, which will be nice because I want to get another pocket item made. Basically, I want to get a pocket item that is a counterpart to my kind of general defensive stats one that is just all offense. Yeah, that's also part of it, is just bumping up the general gear levels.
Umbar is a free city at last. Umbar is a free city at last.
5 of 5 for the Scholar, which gives me Virtue XP, crafting reward box, 2 luck stones. So let's see. I think I wore most of my luck stones out. Yeah, I crafted myself down to only 1 luck stone the other night, so that puts me back up to 3 of 15. Yeah, the heraldries do give you a good source of ratings as well. Like this one here, you're getting a lot of your primary stat, vitality, and in this case, tactical mastery. And a nice thing with the heraldries, and it's one of the reasons why I think they're the first ones you should max with your enhancement runes to get them all the way up to 520, is that when you level up the slot for your heraldry, all of your ratings go up, not just your bottom rating. So like this, for example, sustaining bolt damage, which is the 45% sustaining bolt damage and 8007 outgoing healing rating. When I level this up, when I put another rune in here, the percent bonus doesn't go up. All that goes up is the rating, the bottom item here. But with the heraldries, when you level up that tracery slot with a rune, all of them go up. Nice, yeah. If you've got a crafter that can make that Umbari heraldry, some of those are pretty darn good. Okay, I'm also gonna cycle through my other crafters here real quick. So I want to get at least a couple more luck stones done. I don't remember if the recipes that come out of those boxes bind to you or if you're able to trade them to somebody to craft. Because if the recipes or the boxes, I don't think the boxes are tradable, but I think the recipes are. So you might check what each one outputs so you'll know which one you want. And then if the recipes that you pull out that make what the heraldry you're looking for are tradable, one of the rest of us can absolutely craft that heraldry for you. Just want to make sure that it's not something that's that ends up binding, you know. Okay, need to make light armor, so that is a robe and some leggings.
May the seas be calm and the winds fair. Umbar is a free city at last.
And there's one more to get me 2 more luck stones. I have not checked to see if they've fixed the carry-all bug yet. I have not logged in today. I'm kind of curious to see if those are working again. It would be nice, but I haven't seen people saying that they're working, so I do kind of suspect that they are still broken. I did see somebody say that they were that they had them closed off because there was an item dupe bug detected with them, but I don't know if that's just actually speculation. Almost any time a game shuts something down because of a detected bug, item dupes is like the first thing everybody says it must be.
May the seas be calm.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me, unfortunately, that they're still down. It's a bummer. So right now I'm just crafting with the characters that have all of their stuff and don't need to pull it out of a carry-all. Because you can craft out of the carry-alls still, but I have all of my carry-alls basically stashed in shared storage.
You traveler.
So it's just a bunch of moving stuff around because I'm not 100% which carry-all is which. Okay, that should put me back up to 7 of 15 luck stones, so that is enough to make another piece of gear if I get the boxes for it. I've still got a couple crafters left to cycle in and out. But I'm probably going to do that later because I did see that people were starting to trickle in. So I want to see who's online and see if we can start getting a dungeon group together. Yeah, I have a ton of these ornamental sea jewelry, sea jewel things, so that is going to get sold. Again, gonna make some inventory space here before start running stuff. Can that be sold, or does it? Yeah, okay. It has a value. I must have just missed seeing it here. Alright, that gives me a little bit of breathing room. And I am still in my tank spec, so that is good to go. Do I have my tank necklace on? Yes, I do. Excellent. Let's see who's online. Well, I see D-Man's on his captain. Got Louis on, Brand's on, Gas is on. So we have options. Let's see. Who wants to blow something up? And now we wait and see if anybody is awake enough to run something yet. Yeah, Streets T5 is rough on melee. We will get you there, though. Meantime, I'll dump some task items into the board here and get that free track progress. I I'm already at the point where I need to clear out my reward track again pretty badly. So that's going to have to be a priority over the next week or two. Let's see how bad it's looking. Okay, yeah, I'm up to 226 in the overflow, so it is definitely time to start pulling boxes again. On the plus side, that means it shouldn't be that bad to rework my two-hander as a one-handed for Redline. Because I should be getting an absolute ton of ancient script from those boxes. Just have to take the time and pull them all out, open them, and see what I get. Well, I don't see anybody clamoring just yet, so while I wait, I will head out to the aisle. And kill some protos. I'm not going to bother changing all of my gear to DPS gear.
Greetings, kind traveler.
Because the odds are I'm probably going to be tanking tonight. I think I'll basically just change out my helmet and where's my necklace? There we are. 2 easy pieces. Yes. I see a Bran and a D-Man both out here doing the, probably finishing up the protos. And if they're finishing protos, that does make me wonder if that means there'll be folks ready to run stuff shortly, which will be nice. But I'm at least going to go get the salamander. Yeah, see that we have one healer on now, so we might have most of the group together. We shall see. It would be nice if we had some range DPS, just because both streets and aisle are way nicer if you have ranged. So let's see, that gives us potentially a bear healer. I have no idea what Brand's Guardian looks like as far as gear. I don't think he's geared and ready yet, to be honest, but I could be wrong. Yep, and there's D-Man confirming that he is good to go. So we need either a tank or a DPS. Or an ape with a death wish. You know, one of the two. Yeah. I mean, let's do an Isle tier 3 maybe. See if we can get you some gear out of there. I don't know. Have you done any of the new stuff other than like the tier 1 or tier 2 streets we did? Well, then let's introduce you to Isle Tier 3 and we'll throw you in on the deep end. Probably won't go to Tier 4 in there just yet while we kind of get our feet wet. But let me finish this. I got one last proto to do and then we can throw a group together. Just want to knock this tree out of the way while it's here. Before I swap gear over and spec over. Spitting bees at me. Just refuses to lose this last 100k morale here. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna go run and turn these in real quick, and then I will swap back over to tank, and we can start throwing something together.
Fair winds to you. It is a fine day indeed. Greetings, kind traveler.
I'm going to have to turn some of these into
Greetings,
materials
kind
basically
traveler.
right away just to get
Fine
these
day indeed.
boxes out of my inventory. That's the nice thing though, is at least if you turn these into crafting materials right away, they stack. Right, switch my allies back out to my tanking allies. Switch my helmet and my necklace, because those are the only two gear pieces I've actually swapped. And back into tank mode. And I'm just going to start ninjing people into a group. And evening all.
Good evening.
Isle tier 3 good as a warm-up to see if we can get cast some gear.
Yeah, let's go for it.
Awesome. I don't think Cass has been on any of our runs since like, oops, no, not that spec, this spec. I don't think he's been in any of our runs since like we were doing tier 1 and maybe tier 2 streets. So we got some catching up to do for him. So when he loads in, we'll want to make sure that we go show him the place to buy potions.
Exactly. Help here.
Yep. Yeah, Cass, definitely drop out of there so you're in voice here only. All right, so if you come this way, down towards the beach, there are vendors down here. One of them is the healer, and you're going to want to pick up some of the Umbari, what are they? Umbari Linnested Droughts, or drafts, depending on which pronunciation you use for AUGHT.
Fair winds to you.
And the reason for that is there's going to be some diseases in here that you kind of want to cleanse ASAP. And you want to make sure you get the Umbari ones so that they're strong enough to clear out the septic wounds. Even though septic wound sounds like it's a wound, it's actually a disease. And another fun thing is that apparently if you cleanse, so like fear nothing from me and Cass, and D-Man, I don't know what your self-cleanse is. If you cleanse quick enough when you get the eye on you, you can cleanse the eye off yourself and not get fixated.
So this one's going to be hard to remember. It's called Cleanse.
So they were really creative on the Beorning cleanse ability, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Which one was it again that I needed?
Let me put them in fellowship chat. They're the yellow potiony guys. You'll definitely want some of these. The Umbari Linestead. And it wouldn't be a bad idea to have some of the equivalent red ones for wound as well. Just because Fear Nothing is your self cleanse, but that might be on cooldown. So having these potions in here as a backup to quickly use is kind of awesome. Okay, let's see. Do I have all of my stuff set up? I'm actually, because this is just tier 3, I'm going to roll back and add in a little bit more of my DPS and crit stuff. I realized I had gone back into all of my like all tanking gear, and it's just tier 3. I don't need to do that. Yeah. That's really all you need for picking up in here to set yourself up, is just making sure you got some of those to pop them when you need them. Because this boss especially loves to put a disease on you called septic wound, and you want to cleanse that the second it shows up.
Where it starts tearing up and you'll basically never get it off.
Yeah, it's bad. And when you get a fixate eye on you, you know, he does a kind of thing where he'll fixate on somebody other than the tank to go chase them. You should be able to just pop Fear Nothing, your self cleanse, and get the eye off you so that he doesn't chase. It might take some practice to get the timing down on it, but it should be doable. Do I have the right spec? Yes, I've got the right spec. Okay. I'm going to go get us a croc. Basically, Cass, apply DPS, don't stand in bad when the bad comes. Good so far on keeping him down. Although he's running for D-Man. D-Man, cleanse, cleanse. He's back on me. The cloud going out, we're away from him. So Cass, go ahead and use Fear Nothing to... Oh. Got eaten. That'll happen. But you can see basically that when Septic Cloud goes out like that, you have to basically just immediately bail. It's not take a few swings and then get out. You want to bail then. Set the cloud going out. This is the only fight in the instance that's quite like this. From here on out, a lot of this is more straightforward. This one is just kind of a pain if you're not like right on your getting out of the bad, but it's also good practice. So don't even sweat it. Set the cloud going out. I got cooldowns, so don't worry about, just go around the long way, don't go through the cloud. I am Champ Tank, I have tricks. Unfortunately, there we go. And set the cloud going. Just after I got rid of all of my stacks, that'll happen. Cloud. Yeah, so watch out for the ground, so cast don't take any steps more backwards. Yep. What you never want to do is basically, oh, so you got fixate on you, run away from them, but not through the cloud, not through the cloud. Cast, 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 cast. Yep, don't run through the bad. This fight is just basically... Seriously? Game, you can't give me like 1 second here? Where you're not trying to poison me? Yeah, this fight is just like all about watching the ground and reacting. Set the cloud going out. Just 300k left. This is about to be an X-Lizard.
I caught the counter at the corner of the septic cloud.
That'll happen. That's okay. He was almost dead. Well, I'd res y'all if I could.
Yeah, apparently you can clean it sometimes, and I tried it a few times, and I was able to cleanse the eye, but it wasn't consistent.
Yeah, I think you basically have to get the eye more or less as soon as it pops for it to consistently cleanse. Right, survey says not a lot, honestly. Oh well. So now we get some trash pulls. And yes, this is one of those weird ones where the game basically starts you off on a boss and then drops you into trash. And you end up power starved because these guys love to do that annoying drain. Next pack, I'm going to basically just kind of let them all come to me on this little area here. One out there will come at some point in time when he gets tired of sitting there outranged and nothing to do. There he goes. He's come to join the fun. Alright, so we're going to skip that pack there and basically just kind of follow right across here, and you're going to plaster yourself up against this far right wall. So as close to the wall as you can stick so that we don't aggro that guy to our left. Literally run into the wall. Perfect. So that is 2 trash packs that we just don't have to fight. that is the danger of freelancing while the tank is rounding up modes. Is you might start on one that I only have peripheral aggro on. Just so you can see which one I'm currently on, although I bounce from target to target a lot to run a thread. Alright, next we're basically just going to run all the way up to the red guy at kind of the end of the corridor up here. Ads will start spawning when he starts his spiel, but we're going to fight basically where he's standing. And you guys just run past him. There we go. Now we just mow these guys all down. And I get really jealous of D-Man here, who has Wrath instead of Power. Switch tank specs here real quick. Alright, so for the next fight, it is going to be a giant monkey who throws barrels. Stop me if you've heard that one somewhere before. Basically, the job is to do DPS, and when he throws a barrel, if he throws the barrel at you, just move out of the poison cloud and cleanse yourself. When he does ground pound, step away from him so that you don't get caught in it. It's not a very long distance, and his hitbox is absolutely massive. So you can be like 10 feet away from him and be able to use all your normal champ DPS abilities on him. So you do not have to be right up against him to be doing damage. So when the fight starts, kind of get a feel for how far you can stand away from him and be firing off all your abilities. So you kind of get an idea of how much leeway you've got. But other than that, most of the fight... Oh yeah, and there will be ghost ads. Just ignore them. They are not tankable or controllable. They are stunnable, but that's about it. And they'll spawn at a couple of points, and generally I'll just try and lead them into his ground pound or other damage. But they are not something that needs to be killed. DPS the boss. Yeah, so see how you're able to do your full damage from where you're standing there all that way away? It's kind of nuts. Alright, step out of the bad. And then use Poison Cleanse on yourself. So, fear nothing. Yep. And I'm going to get punted around periodically. So here's ground pound. You just want to stand. Don't go into it. Cass, one thing that you'll want to do is you don't want to be standing on top of D-Man, because see how that cloud catches you both when that happens? He's only going to throw the barrel at one of you, so you'll want to find a spot to stand away from each other. Yeah, perfect. So where you're at the back, D-Man's on the side. That way, when he throws the barrel, only one person has to do an adjustment. Excellent. That was perfectly done. Get out of the cloud, make sure you're not poisoned, come back in, start DPSing. Alright, ground pound, take a few steps away from him. But see how you can basically keep at champ DPS level and still be ground pounding? It's kind of crazy. Unfortunately, the ghosts just kind of do ghosty things. They do what they want. But they also hurt the boss, which is good. Watch out for ground pound. Alright, he's under 1 million, basically. Lather, rinse, repeat here. Alright, that is one dead big monkey. Yeah, some mediocre jewelry. What do your bracelets look like?
Cat mid nest ring. You want it?
Yeah, not for me, but... Vitality, Will, Finesse, and Tactment. Definitely the one I got isn't going to do Cass any good. honestly, Cass, I'd almost use that tarnished bright bracelet you got there. Maybe put a crit rating essence in it when you get one, and put that in place of your mighty bracer of the bear, because that one's more defensive. But that combined with your other one might be solid. Because that's a fair bit of crit on a bracer piece there. Okay, we're gonna go pull us some elemental trash up here. So the priority on these is the chaotic winds, the ones that look like clouds, not earth elementals. They're your first kill. But this trash is just kind of a slog. We get through it. And they do stuff like that. So when they do those inductions like that, as they're doing the yellow bar casts, those are what you want to use Clobber to interrupt so that they don't get those casts off. And again, as champs, we have a really good interrupt, so that's when you want to be watching for and grabbing as much as you can. This next pack up here is going to be kind of more of the same, just 2 chaotics and 1 errant rather than the other way around. Yeah, a little bit protein. We do what we can. I tank now and then. In this instance, may actually not be able to survive this.
Stay alive!
Yeah. See if I can pop adamant here. Alright, I've got my defenses back up. All right, one more of these pulls. And yeah, there's a lot of splash damage and power drains and things you gotta watch out for. The biggest thing you want to be watching out here for, Cass, is when they start doing their inductions, their yellow bar casts, you want to be interrupting those either with Clobber or with Horn of Gondor, depending on what's off cooldown. Because the more of those that can be interrupted, the quicker this fight goes, because they don't get their drains or anything else off. That's kind of the priority over just straight damage on these. See, both of those errant winds got their abilities off, so I am totally power drained. What is that chaotic wind doing? Is it just me, or did he just absolutely just like run off into nowhere?
Yeah, there's one running around here.
Okay, I wondered if I was just imagining that. I had the fervor to interrupt it, I just did not have power. That last one. Right, back to Boss Tank.
I try something new and I don't like it. Yeah, doing my trades here.
No problem. Yeah, I do that periodically. Well, this thing sounded like a good idea. It's not. Let me know when you're changed back over.
All right, I'm good.
All right. So, what this last boss is going to be, Cass, is it is a big bird that is going to come down in kind of a little kind of clearing up at the top here with pillars on the outside. We want to kind of at all costs avoid being in the center of the arena. Where we want to be is kind of always on the outskirts, because he's going to summon cyclones. Some of them are going to be wandering cyclones that we just kind of have to deal with because they move in random patterns. But the first cyclone he's going to summon is going to be more or less in the center of this place up here. And it's not a wandering cyclone, it's a deadly cyclone. And it will be active as soon as somebody gets too close to it, and then it's going to start chasing us around the arena. So the more time we can spend with nobody, this is the rock. Yeah, the more time we can spend with nobody being in the center, the better off we are. Other than that, we basically use the pillars to buffer his attacks. So he's not going to do tornado on tier 3, but he will do downdrafts. And when one of us calls downdrafts out, just go put a pillar between you and him. Other than that, I'm going to try and more or less tank him on one of the edges. And if we get overrun by cyclones, I'll just move him to the other side of the arena, and then we lather, rinse, and repeat. And again, if you need to reposition too, run around the outside as much as you can, not through the center, because our goal is to not get the deadly that's going to spawn in the center to aggro and add itself to our fight. Other than that, it's basically get your hits in when you can. It's a boss fight, so if you die, you will be locked out until there can be a combat res.
Yeah, so hopefully I'll try to res you, but hopefully try to res you that doesn't get you killed.
Yes, hopefully not rezzing right into something bad, which, that never happens. Never. So if you guys basically want to come all the way over here, so I'm going to start them off around this pillar here. And avoid the inside. Alright, so here's the first cyclone that's going to spawn, and it should be the one in the center. We just don't go near it. So tornado, hide behind the pillar. So he does spawn a tornado in tier 3. I thought it was only in tier 4.
We haven't done this in tier 4 yet.
Oh, you're right. It's tier 2 that he doesn't spawn yet. Clearly, I don't know what the heck I'm talking about. So another thing, Cass, is that when you see that he's getting those blue border corruption buffs on him, if you can mix in some feral strikes to help tear those down and ultimately purge them off of him as well, it goes a long way towards making this fight quicker too. Downdraft, hide behind the pillar. There's 3 and 1 more coming out. All right, we can go back in. Go ahead and start purging as soon as he comes back active. Okay, I'm going to swing him around this way, so just follow me. So I'm going to bring him to a nice clear spot where it's all the way away from our wanderers. Oh, tornado, hide behind a pillar. Come with me, Cass.
Done.
Oh, Cass. Yep, you want to be behind him if you can, and remember, as much as you can, you don't want to be running through the center like that. Downdraft, find a pillar to hide behind, or just let him knock you back. I'm probably going to let him knock me back. Tornado. Looking right back to where I was. Cyclone's coming out. Yeah, I'm gonna basically keep Cyclone's right on top of Downdraft, really. I'm gonna bring him more towards where I am, so if you want to just follow him over to me, D-Man. Cass, I mean, it's a learning curve, and that's why we do these. Good practice. Tornado. Went right back to where I was. Oh, actually, I'm coming through you. Because I got a wanderer. Draft. I'm probably just going to stay where he punted me here. Well, I don't know. Actually, I'm going to come back there. It's better there. I like this spot better. Tornado, run away. So see how you can use these pillars to kind of avoid the pull-in so he doesn't pull you and get damaged. That's ultimately the goal, is to find a pillar that's far enough away that you don't get caught by the damage, but lets you come back in. I'm going to be moving them, so we're on the run. Alright, new spot has been found. Go ahead and let's just burn them. Alright, Cass, we got you Isle of Storms Tier 3. You got to see what it's like and kind of how the fights go.
The biggest damage of this fight is actually the environmental damage of the tornadoes and the downdrafts.
That is a very, very common theme in this place, to be honest, is environmental damage being the thing you watch for.
You want that tanking ring?
What ring? Which one? Oh, the sturdy?
11,000 incoming healing.
Actually, yeah, because that would match with the other one I have, and let me not use this ornate in my tanking set when I go full defense. Yeah. And Cass, you just got kind of one of the basically best in slot DPS earrings. You got the you got that keen. So slap a might essence and whatever basic essence you need in there, there's another 10,000 crit piece for you.
I'm currently wearing that one on my bear right now for healing as well. It's just incredible.
Yep, absolutely. I actually, yeah, that's one of the ones that I've been trying to get for my DP. No, Cass, take that. You keep that. I have plenty of other stuff. That's a piece that will let you absolutely get again, get closer and closer to being able to be geared up to run higher stuff. That is a huge upgrade for you, man. I have plenty of other pieces that I swap in and out, and as you can see, I tank these as often or more as I DPS them. I have good DPS earrings too. Don't sweat it. I don't think I've gotten lucky enough to roll one of the keen ones, but I will eventually, and I have other good DPS earrings. Let's see. Oh, so Sneor is on. I know we kind of ran Streets Tier 5 without Sneor. Do you want to see if we can do D-Man, Yumi, and Sneor do a Streets Tier 5 to get her that achievement if she wants to run?
Oh, definitely. Looks like she might be on with Louis at the moment, because he's on with his Warden as well.
So I'm just gonna ping her and see. Yeah, thanks for coming along, Cass. It's good when we get the chance to run stuff with people who aren't in kind of the running stuff all the time group, so that we get more people geared up than just, the few of us who do these. So we got you a couple of really solid pieces tonight, man. That's exactly what we do these for. So it looks like Sneor is crafting something. But yeah, Cass, so I think we'll probably drop you so we can pull Sneor in, but keep an eye out when we run these so that we can get you in more of them, man. That'll let us. Okay, there we go. We kind of did the impromptu run the other night and got our Streets Tier 5. And Sneor's been on a lot of those runs with us, so it would be cool to get her that as well, so that we don't leave her out in the cold on those.
Oh yeah, correct.
Okay, and in the meantime, while she's doing her crafting, I am going to swap back into my full tanking set, because I do actually want all my defenses in here. Crazy as it sounds, I know. I want to actually gear like a tank.
That's overrated.
Let's see.
I got Louis just running around in circles at the eagle.
Nice. Just sort of goofing off.
Yep, he would actually be ideal DPS for that Streets too, because he could stay in that corner and just switch to range mode.
Oh, yeah. We might see if we can get him in on one of those, too. I wish we could put more people in than just the 3, but we'll kind of have to rotate people.
Exactly.
Okay, well, I'm just going to see if I can pull Snore in. Oh, she's already in a fellowship. Oh, there we go.
Getting on tonight too.
He might be on later. I know he was talking about it being, oh, well, actually it's already 8. So yeah, he was talking about having like an hour to run. But I would have figured he'd have been on and gone by now. Well, Snore sent me a tell that said, okay, ready when you are. I invited her and she declined.
Guess you weren't ready yet.
Okay, take 2. Okay, streets, tier 5, and rolling. Hey, Snore.
From the apothecaries of Khartoum to Langston.
Oh, yeah, that's probably a good idea. I've already completed it, so I can't share it.
Now known as Kasha, has been transporting a draft of the vilest make. We now grasp at his heels as he makes his final
So,
attempt to deliver
what I found out
to his master.
from getting confirmation from people who have run this a lot is that the safe spot is safe as long as you stick to the side of it that is not anywhere near the outside wall. That's what bugs the encounter. So, because there is that like whole rectangle where technically you can stand in that doesn't get fire, but the part of it that is closer to the outside wall where the firewall spawns and things like that, that's what people are finding can potentially bug that encounter and reset it. So if you stay on the other side, the inside side, you can just stand there and blast.
Okay. It's good to know.
Yep. So we should be basically solid to just kill this place and get you the title.
Awesome sauce.
Let's see, all my stuff is good.
Now, am I gonna need to use potions, lotions, and lotions?
You really shouldn't need a whole lot, no.
Well, I know I won't on tier 3, but as we get to higher tiers, will we need that?
Really just your disease clears to clear when you get wormed. And, you know, maybe keep morale pots in case you get caught in something.
Okay. No, that's fine. I've got those, so that's not an issue.
Awesome.
I just didn't know what to expect. Excuse me.
No new mechanics.
Okay.
No, there's nothing new really introduced in this. It's just everything hits harder.
Okay.
The one thing is that I've been finding that switching the kill order to prioritizing lookouts in here over the menders, because the lookouts on tier 4 and 5, we just can't take extra ads.
Okay.
So what I've been doing is you two would concentrate on the lookout. I've watched the mender and interrupt it if it starts going into heal mode. But then as soon as the lookout's done, go to the mender.
Okay.
Yeah. It. You would not believe how smooth the impromptu 4 and 5 were. Was that yesterday, the day before?
Yeah, yesterday was weird. Yeah.
Yeah, it was just. It was stupid. So I think we have this place kind of down at this point.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to go make us some friends.
I make for the season. I will let my friends
the rights back?
roll out
Okay, I'm
the
the rights
red
back.
carpet. Welcome to Umbar.
So have you guys gotten a chance to do this on Isles as well?
Right into a stun there. Hang on a second. I'm going to catch up. No, Isle we still have only done through tier 3.
I just wondered.
No, but we did get Cass his first Isle tier 3 just now.
Oh, awesome.
And he got one of those keen earrings, the 521 teal keen with just all that crit on it that I think you've got 1 or 2 of.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stupidly good. So that was a big upgrade for him. That and I think a bracer that has a bunch of crit.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yep.
Getting Werewolf up there as well, or not really?
She picked up a couple of pieces, I think.
Okay, well, it looked like there were 3 main groups out there tonight, so.
If there were, it was other people running stuff. We've just done the one Isle so far.
Okay.
constant fire on D-Man. Well, some things haven't changed.
Well, they just like him.
Don't know if that's it.
Might be the opposite.
Yeah. I think they just don't like bears. Alright, so we got a Trapper and a Bruiser. Stay here so the sniper does not add on us.
Oh, what's the big green puddle? I don't think I see that.
That's the leftover from Icar.
Okay.
That's the effect of them warming you. Bad Bruiser, I saw you inching forward and looking to run down to that sniper who has wandered off.
Why are you so obsessed with me?
Oh, sniper's all the way down there.
So this is what you...
Oh, alright, screw it. We're going to make this a 2-pull.
Okay.
Sniper first. I'm sorry, it's just at this point it is just pure comedy. Stay here. I'm going to bring his friends.
No. Okay.
Trapper, Bruiser, and there's a sniper in the back. But the sniper apparently just was not interested in coming and saying.
It's okay.
Yeah, I'm entirely okay with this. Yeah, I have no idea where he went, but he didn't come, so he does not get to join the fun. And if this guy goes down, it's going to be another repeat of this, where I'm just going to go out and bring us friends and bring them back here. So park and make yourself comfy.
I'm just kicking back. I have a light snack while I'm at it.
Start on the lookout when he gets here.
And here he's on me.
Again, only have body aggro. Dude, you gave me a sec.
That's alright. Just wondering where I was.
Yeah, unfortunately that sticks D-Man in a bad spot, so that's why we don't do that.
I think I'm lagged.
No, it's just the server. Yeah, it's not.
I was sitting there doing the happy dance and I wasn't getting a error message and I wasn't sure.
Alright, one more pull coming back to us.
Okay, so stay where I'm at?
Yep.
Okay.
Alright, sniper next. And the bruiser. After this, we should be safe to basically walk up to the mini-boss. Take advantage of the drop in combat to change specs real quick, and good to go. Alright. So, this boss, nothing is really new, it's just more fire.
Yes, I see.
Din the warmest Rahal Buck, welcome.
All right, everybody in the pool. First job is to move out of fire, second job is DPS. Spot hit. Yeah, that'd be too convenient. That remote spot should be free shortly. Moving back to my starting spot because this is all cleared up.
Yeah, apparently I didn't see it, but I get hit by a firebomb and stagger from the boss at the same time.
Ah, nice.
Yeah, firebomb for 74,000 fire, and then stagger for 87,000.
Ouch. Alright, well, second verse, slightly different from the first. You know, same thing with less dying.
Yeah, well, we almost had him down.
Yep.
Shit was done.
Stop and do scrolls and tokens at the gate here before we get close. Alright, good to go. He went Flame Spitter right as I wanted to move into that square. That was a jerk move.
There's no way I was in his range. Just stay there, I'll get you.
I was just going to sprint through because it revives you right here.
Yeah, but my out of combat is 68% run speed. My run speed as a bear is the same as a horse.
It's kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, I was sure I was out of range, but he hit me for 550,000 damage.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I did not have spiffy spots to face him with the Flame Spitter. But so I'm gonna pull trash back to here-ish so that we don't get multiple packs at once. Start with the Trapper. And of course they net me. Sniper next. Oh, the Mender's still alive. Mender next. Alright, I'm going to pull again back to us here. Look out first. Trapper next. next group, a small group, I'm going to pull to this big keg up here, so go ahead and come up with us. And I'll go make us another couple friends. It's a trapper and a bruiser. And we need the restart coming up. Okay, so I'm going to pull the courtyard group kind of around by this little area here to get them all bunched up nicely. Let's see what we got. We got a trapper, a sniper, there's probably a lookout. Oh no, we have 2 trappers, a sniper, and a bruiser. So it's just going to be take out trappers first. Couple more trash pulls, then we get to kill a jerk boss and get you a deed. Alright, so the next group I'm going to pull into the courtyard here, kind of just past where this fire pot landed. So, trapper first. And there is a sniper in back, so I'm going to have to get him coming all this way. There's our sniper. Oh, he got volley off. Alright, well, I'm just going to reposition back over to here. You should be on the trapper. Alright, I'm going to get the solo pull just kind of back to us here. The single bruiser. All by his lonesome. Give him a spot to stand there. Okay, so we should have the normal Trapper, Lookout, Mender, Bruiser probably. Let's see, Lookout, Bruiser, Mender, Trapper. Okay, so Snore.
Sorry, I was using target.
Kill the Lookout first. That's why we kill the Lookout first and interrupt him. Okay. Okay, now look out.
Okay.
Just a couple of trash to clean up. We got a Trapper, Sniper. Yep, still 2 Trappers and a Sniper. So basically the Lookout had completely replenished their numbers. But we don't have any more Lookouts. So start with the Trappers. Thank you for the interrupt. Okay, just the last boss left. So refill any buffs we need to redo. Let's see. Toss a token on just so we have resists.
Alright, Snore, follow me.
Yes, sir.
Yep, D-Man knows the spot that is good but won't break.
I've had enough. This fire cannot possibly be
Over here, just stay behind this concrete right here in this corner.
Yep.
Get with you from the beginning.
So if you go by the wooden platform there, like if you edge towards that, that's when danger happens. Yep. It's an easy win. What the hell? It removed my pot from my bar. Okay, that was great. Oh, Lotro. Never change. Come on, move with me, please. Goodness. Alright, there's your tier 5. Congrats. I don't think we got really any good loot. We got one legendary tracery and a couple of music boxes.
Yeah.
Not great loot, but the deed and the title. Basically, yeah. I don't think we even got set loot on that. We just got like junk legs. Wow. That kind of sucked. Eh, but deed and title.
That might tempt me. I got range healing extension.
Ooh. Catch, of course, is...
Tracery.
Yeah, its secondary is the outgoing healing, which again, you know, I think you kind of can't avoid at this point with the overcap, but it's gold, so you get the plus 11.
Right. And yeah, this fight right here, you're just right on the outside of my range. Some of my skills don't reach it.
Yeah, I try as much as I can to stay in the center of the quadrants, but if I have to duck into this one here, I know that it's one where I need to save potions for. Well, it is a thought. Right, that is probably me done for the night as far as runs. But we got a couple of good ones in. We got Cass's tier 3, and we got the Sneor, the tier 5 in here. So did that give you the lead the charge, or do you need tier 4 for that as well?
Let me... Deep bestowed. Deeds of the Arena of Conflict. Okay.
If you just look at your character titles, you should be able to do the search and see if you can do.
Ifrin's Bane, but let me see. How do I... Ah, here, here's the search bar. I do have to lead the charge for streets, so
Okay.
that's cool. Yeah.
Perfect. Just wanted to make sure that it wasn't going to make you do all the tiers to get all the stuff. It would be silly, but, you know, Lotro does weird stuff. Lotro will be Lotro.
That is true, but thank you, gentlemen. I do appreciate it.
Absolutely. Thanks for running with us.
Thank you.
Thank you all. And,
Possibly. I'm not entirely certain what I'm going to do for tomorrow night. If it's going to be a Lotro night or if it's going to be something else. Yep. Alright, I'm going to drop out of here and I will talk to you guys later. Okay, so that is another Streets tier 5 done. I think today was just a little bit rougher on us than the other night was. You know, that'll happen. We had a couple of bad lag spikes and some messes. But one more tier 5 done. So let's see who is online and doing stuff. Who is on and playing? Oh, actually, because I never actually get to raid into her stream because she streams at weird hours and random stuff. Nissa is just getting started playing Elder Scrolls Online, so I'm gonna pop over there so that we can yell at Nissa. So everybody go say hi to Nissa.